Today's bill, which was the Municipalities Amendment Act 2013, yes, you are correct. I did have feedback on it. I made sure to point to the fact that I wear three hats in this situation, being the Shadow Minister for Municipalities, a former alderman for the Corporation of St. George, and a municipal voter. I was basically trying to drum the point in today that the business vote will impact the municipalities. We have two completely differing municipalities, and the business vote in each case will have an impact. My concern, though, was the Corporation of Hamilton and the impact it will have on them. Currently, they have approximately 900 business voters, and they will have 600 residential voters. Now, the government put forth an explanation that means that you'll have 4 votes each for the 8 councillors. But my concern goes to the fact that what we're looking at today is a snapshot of what that looks like. And if businesses continue to grow and decide they want to domicile here in Bermuda, that number could now be 1,500 businesses to the 600 residential voters, which means that you may find a situation of the 8 councillors, 2 would only represent the residential vote, and 6 the business. And this would be a concern to me because I believe that the residents in the Corporation of Hamilton municipality would have lost their voice. I was very strong in my argument to the government with this, and that I think it's not something that we want to take lightly, and that we need to be very mindful of what it means. And also that each municipality has differing concerns. So that was just with regard to the municipalities. There were other concerns as well with regard to the proportional vote, the business vote going back to them, and also the retroactivity of the leases, contracts, and agreements, and what that could mean from a reputational standpoint for Bermuda if that becomes the norm with contracts. Okay. Today we also debated a UNESCO levy tax. Fees from this, which will be good toward the town of St. George. It was a reluctant support on my side because although most they said no, I'm very much supportive of the town of St. George. I understand that we are living in economically challenging times right now, and this is a fee that will be levied to almost all Bermudians. So that side of it I couldn't be happy with, but I do understand the need for the first capital in Bermuda to have funds to maintain its UNESCO World Heritage Site designation. Having a UNESCO designation is something that we should not frown upon or look at lightly. There are many countries that have tried to get it and were unsuccessful. So here we are in St. George. We made a bid for it. We were successful, and the funds that would be garnished from this should help to maintain the site.